Good evening, everyone. I don't know what happened just then. I sort of just lost all audio, but welcome to Royale Psychic Live TV, episode 44. I can't believe it. We're nearly up to episode 50. Thank you so much for all of the support, you guys, and for tuning in every Tuesday and Thursday. Sorry, no makeup tonight. We're running a bit behind time. We've already got both our psychics logged in this evening. I can see a few of you jumping on already. That's fantastic. At least I know that we're streaming out already. And for those of you that are just tuning in, we will be doing psychic readings this evening. So we're going to be connecting with mediumship, tarot, clairvoyancy, you name it. So we're going to be doing a little bit of everything this evening. Okay, so I do have two beautiful, amazing psychics in the studio. Please don't forget to visit Yardstream and click on the link above so you know that your messages are coming into the studio. I did put it up previously and I will pop up it again once the psychics do jump on. So click on the Yardstream link and that'll allow everything to flow through straight through to the studio as we're streaming across a few platforms this evening. Okay, so welcome. Okay, I can see a few of you jumping in. That's fantastic. Trouble at the moment. Okay, there we go. Now I can see your messages coming through. That's fantastic. Okay, let's have this. Okay, so the first up this evening, we're going to have Linda. And we've had her on before, and a lot of you have been requesting her back on. So, we will have Linda back in the studio this evening, guys. So don't forget to like and share this feed to support our psychics this evening. Okay, I'm having trouble getting these comments up, so hopefully I can get it all working. Okay, while I'm trying to get that up and running, I'm just going to bring Linda straight up into the studio, guys, and we'll see if everything's streaming okay. Oops. Oh, done it again. Oh, well, what is going on? Let's try this. Sorry.
Your audio is cracking up and you're very crackly.
Oh, where's she gone again? What is going on? This is so touchy. Right, I'm going to touch it. Try and get you up. This is doing my head in. Now, I just had her in the studio. Did I get you this time, Linda?
I'm here. Are you here?
Have I got? Oh, that was crazy. It wasn't letting me use the mouse. It wasn't allowing me to use the touchpad. Then it wasn't even allowing me to touch the screen. So I had to just clear the whole thing and start again.
Yeah,
so welcome. Yeah, I'll get in and have a look at that. Okay, but just because, sorry about that start there this evening, guys, but just welcome Linda into the studio. Linda will be doing psychic, medium and tarot this evening. Linda, just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself. Linda also teaches this craft in many different areas. Just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for welcoming me back again, Tracy. I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing this for probably most of my life, but a little bit serious over the last 20 years. I am one of Lisa Williams' master teachers, so I finished my studies over in America. had the journey of, or the opportunity to travel over to Lilydale and spent a lot of time over there fine-tuning who I am. I've studied with some of the most amazing psychic mediums, not just basically within Australia, but around the world. I teach psychic development. I'm a meditation instructor. I run meditation classes. I teach forensic mediumship. I work with law enforcement, hypnosis, matrix, Reiki master, crystals, diploma in crystals. Just fine-tuned everything who we are and what I do. I help children basically to understand that they've got a voice and, shall we say, take the Hollywood or the fear out of what we've seen. That because, you know, growing up, not many of us basically understand who we are. So I think if we could teach it at a young age, not to be fearful of what we see, and being different is okay. It's my passion is just basically, I suppose, born of service, and that's what I do. I'm not a part-time, but I'm a full-time medium. I do this. I have worked in places like England, America. My second home is New Zealand. I've done cruise ships. I travel to Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, Sydney, Canberra. Yeah, and as I said, my second home is New Zealand. So I've been teaching and reading over there for about 6 years now. So, yeah, that's me in a bit of a nutshell. But known Tracy for a very, very long time. I think we lived side by side for a while, many years ago. So,
certainly.
But thank you.
Okay, so yes, I've known Linda for a very, very long time, but she's quite gifted in all areas, as she was just mentioning. So don't forget to like and share our live this evening to be considered for a reading. I'm going to go over and have a look at these messages all flowing through because I've got a few coming through. Okay, let's see if I can go all the way up. Let's see who we've got first. First up, Lauren. Who has it come up? Yay! Hello, gorgeous. Can you see
Hi,
that?
Lauren. Yeah, I can see it. Hi, Lauren. Is it spirit guides you'd like to connect to or your loved ones? I do feel basically you're very, very intuitive. So it's basically letting me know that you have got an immense amount of people around you, but also the connections that you have basically with the other side is what I call a knowing. How do you know things? Don't know, you just know. So I do see you've got a very, very good gut intuition connected to who you are. And it's just been something I suppose you fine-tuned since the time you were quite little as well. I have got a female connected around you, and it's like a motherly connection, but I know it's not your mum. So I do feel it could be either a grandmotherly connection or it is a grandmotherly figure, because I am not quite sure whether it's family or not. I know you did not get to say goodbye to this lady, but I have got a beautiful connection to her with you. I do feel that basically she's given me a bit of a giggle about her feet as well. So she's showing me her feet. So I will say she was less mobile prior to her passing, and she's acknowledging the fact that she can put shoes on her feet. So she's given me a bit of a giggle about that. She's letting me know that she's okay, but I do see, I'm not going to say guardian angel, because I believe our loved ones aren't our guardian angels. I believe they stay our loved ones, but they keep an eye on us as we go through basically life ourselves. So I will say there is that connection or that beautiful love from the other side that's been around you for a very long time. I do feel I'm getting some roses with this as well. So I do feel there's an anniversary sitting on top of this as well. She's acknowledging your partner. So I will say to you, she didn't get to know him as much as she would like to on this earthly plane, but she's letting me know that she's basically by your side again. What I also feel, she's giving me one step ahead of the other, and you know, sometimes you're like a bull in a china shop, so you run ahead instead of taking paces. So I'm going to say, take a couple of deep breaths, stop moving too quick. You know, they say the old saying, smell the roses, but it's all about not over-analysing things. It's all about taking a step back and starting to move forward. You know, one of the things that I've learnt as a woman is to learn to be a little bit selfish, and it's thinking about our needs. And it's not being selfish around the world, but it's about thinking about our needs for a change. And what does Lauren want? Where does Lauren fit in the equation? So it's all about thinking about your needs, because you matter as well. So I will say to you, the message I get for you is love, is slow down, is start to enjoy who you are, not to overanalyze things, but understand there's some things that are out of your control, but knowing that you're getting watched over and you're getting loved from the other side. And, you know, we all make mistakes, and we all have free will or choices. And if you do it from the heart and not what you're expected, you'll end up on top, doll. So I'll leave you with her love. And she's letting you know that she's okay. But it's not just love I want to leave you with. I just want to wrap you up in a little blanket and just say it's going to be okay. So with that, I'll leave you with that, Lauren. I hope that helps, sweetheart.
Beautiful. Who have we got? Hi from New Zealand.
Kia ora. Hi, how are you?
She's just saying hi. She'll pop up a message. Just showing you guys have jumped on and saying hi, so I just thought I'll put them up so you can read a few of those.
Dana, beautiful.
And who else have we got? We've got Kelly, we've got Cherie, we've got a few people joining. So thanks, guys, for joining in. So appreciate it. Start popping all your questions up. Let's see who we've got next. Hello.
Hi, Desley. How are you, sweetheart? Oh. You're very, very similar, sweetheart, about not being able to say goodbye to your loved ones as well. I've got someone here that's acknowledging the fact that they were bedridden as well. And not being there when they passed over. I'm not saying that you weren't there, but they're acknowledging that you said goodbye to them privately. I'm not sure whether I'm going between male or female, or there is two there connected around you as well. It's really funny because I feel like I've got a lady with me, and the first thing she's giving me is basically she just wants me to put the kettle on and make you a cup of tea. So I will say a little bit of a teetotaler, if that makes sense. There's so many funny things because I do not, you know, we have a grandmother that basically sometimes can be your typical grandma, but we can also have someone that's quite a funny personality, if that makes sense. So I like her. I like who she is, but she is with a male. And I do feel like this male could be a little bit younger than her. So I do feel she's got someone quite close to her. And I know basically there is a little bit of heartfelt connected around this as well. When we lose someone basically that is close, we don't get that closure connected around them. We are the ones basically on this side that shall I say, go through that grieving period. But I will say to you, there is two there, a male and a female. I do feel, I don't like to go the generic grandma, but I do feel she's not generic at all, but I do feel that she's basically there. But she's got a younger male with her as well. If you could validate that for me, sweetheart, then we can basically pull this apart a little bit more, if that makes sense. Because sometimes when we lose someone that's a little bit younger, it can be a little bit more sensitive.
Okay, cool.
Nothing coming through
that. Hey, can you see the comments flowing up at the side on your screen?
Not at all. No.
Yeah, because I haven't scrolled down yet because I'm still up. I've just been reading all these first fresh lot of comments, but I'll refresh the page and I'll see if I can give you some feedback on that.
Okay. Thanks, Desley. Your pop basically, I believe he went before your grandmother, so that's where I'm seeing him being a little bit younger. I do feel basically he's got this funny personality, if that makes sense, because he's basically giving me a bit of a giggle. But I do feel that she's a lady. But I do feel I want to say to you, rest assured that they are together. Beautiful, thank you. They are together, and he helped her cross over, because I do feel they were the yin and the yang. You know, can't live with each other, but can't live together. I will say to you, basically, I like his personality. I like who he is, but he's just basically letting me know that he's okay. Can you let Mum know that they're both together? And I do feel that your nan more or less wants to say a lot of thank yous to her for going a little bit above and beyond.
Beautiful. I love your readings.
Oh, thank you, darling.
This is one of our YouTube followers.
Hello. You've been single for a while.
I don't know how
the voice is basically connected around me. You've been single for a while. You're welcome, Desley. You're very, very much. What I do feel with you, sweetheart, is basically letting me know that, shall we say, unlucky in love. And when we're single for a long time, it's not that your expectations are up here, but sometimes no one reaches up with your expectations. You know, we go through life kissing a couple of toes. We can't get it quite right as far as love is concerned. You know, when I see you and I try to blend with your energy, basically lets me know that life has been an emotional roller coaster with you. And I will say to you basically that, you know, there's things connected to your past that you need to let go of. And that's basically not allowing what other people basically feed you or attach to you, connected to who you are. You're an amazing person, and I do feel like that you need to believe in yourself a little bit more. You know, we always say our partner isn't going to knock at the front door unless we go outside that front door. So I will say to you, you've got to go out and play. You've got to go out and you just basically got to get back into the world of living. I don't feel anyone on top of you just at the moment, but that doesn't mean that I don't see you happily ever after. But at the moment, I don't see it just this side of Christmas. I'm going to say to you, warmer months is a little bit more giving me the tick connected around the warmer months. And I will say basically next year could be new beginnings with you. But the only way it will be is if you go out and basically hold your head up and own who you are, and that's by loving the person that you are. You know, single isn't that bad as long as you love you. I always say, basically, if you think you're the cake and you're the best cake you possibly can be, and when a person comes into your life, that's just the icing on the cake. But you've got to love what's underneath first. So I'm going to leave you with that, sweetheart, but I will say to you, go out and play. Go out and enjoy yourself. Work on your confidence. Let go of things that you cannot change and start to change the things in your life that you can. And when you do, things will come 360 for you. Okay? I'll leave that with you, Dom.
Beautiful. Who we got next? I'll make the branding bigger a bit.
Is this Dixie?
Is that easier for you to read?
Yeah. What I do get with you, sweetheart, is I do get a friendship, not just with your mum, but I do see basically the yin and the yang between the two of you. What I do feel is she's been gone for a little while, so I do see quite settled with her. I'm having a little bit of trouble trying to talk around her. So I will say to you that it was really, really hard for her to say words at the end of her life, but she's telling me that she spoke to you through her eyes. I'm not sure whether you gave her permission to cross or basically you let her go, if that makes sense. I do have an immense amount of love. And for some reason, she's basically saying, thank you for bringing her home. So I do feel there is that basically big message on thank you, thank you, thank you. She's basically saying that there was a lot of things left behind that I'm not going to say you pulled your socks up, but you did things for her out of love, and she wants to say an immense amount of thank yous for that. I keep hearing she wears my ring. I don't see a lot of materialistic things connected around your mum, but she's basically letting me know that closeness connected around you, the love that she has for you, even though she's not here in the physical form, that love never left. And what you did for her, she will never, ever forget that connected around her heart. Sweetheart, life has been a roller coaster for you, and she's acknowledging she wishes you was there to give you extra cuddles at the moment, but don't think that she's not there. Even though you can't feel the cuddles, I feel that you can feel her still with you, and she's basically letting me know. I'm not going to take it away from your other siblings, but she's giving me number one with you, and she's basically letting me know that bond that the two of you have. She just can't thank you enough, and she wants to basically just send her love to you. I want to say the words to you, through you, and around you. So it's basically letting me know she's got you. I'll send her love with you, Doc. I get very, very emotional with this lady as well as you. So it's basically letting me know that she, with respect, we don't want to hear this, but I do feel your mum's in a better place now than where she was here at the end of her life. She wants you to celebrate her living, not the way she passed. And she's saying, have a drink for me. So I'm going to leave you with that in your hands. Okay, darling. Thank you.
That was beautiful, Linda. Absolutely beautiful. Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
My gift is coming in August.
Yes.
Okay. This is very, very open. Your gift. Okay. I want to go pregnancy. I have no idea why I want to say that. So I'm not sure what this is. So I do feel new beginnings. I feel baby. I feel complete happiness inside of me. I will say to you, be careful what you ask for, sweetheart, because it just might happen. So I do feel there is a massive change with you, if that makes sense. And all I want to do is smile. And all I want to do is make you complete. Is your gift coming in August? Don't know whether it's August or it's a little bit before. So I will say to you, embrace the changes that have coming and accept it with both hands and an open heart. Make sense?
Okay, who we got? We've got Deborah Knight. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah. How are you, darling?
Oh, any messages from my dad?
Yeah, I keep hearing daddy's girl, daddy's girl, daddy's girl. And then I keep hearing this song, I want to have a beer with Duncan. So I will say to you, your dad was a really working class man and a real hard man connected around him. But I want to say that he's a sweetheart. I do feel he's coming in with his feet up, and I see your photo sitting in a chair, and it's just like he's got a beer in one hand, I said the remote in the other, and he's sitting on a recliner with his feet up, and he's basically letting me know that some people, get very ill connected around their passing, and some people are gone here 1 minute, gone the next. But what I do get with your dad is basically one of these ones that are here 1 minute, gone the next at the end of his life. But he's letting me know that a lot of responsibility was on your shoulders connected around him, but he's going daddy's girl, and he's saying thank you for you. I hear the song, gonna have a beer, but I also hear the song, I want to do it my way. So I do feel your dad's a pretty strong individual. I keep getting a sweetheart with him as well. So I will say there's love from your dad. It is beautiful to see a dad coming from the other side that's embracing his daughter with so much love. And what I do feel with him is basically letting me know, well, I'm not sure whether there was some, a little bit of roller coaster after his passing, but he's basically saying family's family, let go of the drama. So he's basically letting me know things were out of your hands, but no one can take away from you the love between your father and daughter. So I'm going to leave your dad's love in your hands, sweetheart, and letting you know that, sometimes I say when they come in with a beer in their hands, they're letting me know they don't have to pay for it now and the money's on the fridge. So I'm going to leave that with you. He's got that cheekiness connected around him.
Awesome.
Gorgeous.
Okay. We've got a few people on here that have been following you from a while. We've got people tuning in from India, America, the UK. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Yep, pop all those questions up and we'll be sure to answer. Who have we got next? Gina.
Hi, Gina. Wow, lots of mediumship tonight. So there's spirit in the house. How amazing. How amazing.
Yeah, they all knew you were coming tonight, buddy.
It was just really crazy. So any spirits with me. You're very much intuitive as well too, sweetheart. So I do feel life's been a bit of a roller coaster for you from the time you've been quite little. I do feel you very similar to me, if that makes sense, is of service. And I do see books around you. So I'm going to say study. Finish what you started. I want to say basically it's like you're getting in tune with who you are, but also everything that's connected around you. And sometimes we think, is this stuff real? Are we going crazy? Why am I drawn to all of this? I will say you're drawn to it because life has been a roller coaster and you've learned to fine tune it. There's been a speed bump, you've hit, you've got over it. Speed bump, you've hit, you've got over it. And every speed bump has allowed you to fine tune you a little bit more. Is there spirits around you? Absolutely. I'm not getting a loved ones, but that doesn't mean there's no one there. But I am getting a lot of connections around you. I'm going to say don't give up on who you are. Protect who you are, protect everything you've created, but also basically move forward into who you are. I keep getting the next 8 weeks going into the month of January, and I'm going to say basically, to me, it's finishing what you started, but re-beginning and re-establishing who you are. January is all about you moving into different directions. It's about embracing you. But this month, to me, is all about you letting go. Declutter. And I will say to you, ask your family, ask your spirit guides around you to ask you, hang on to you as you get through the next 2 months. It's all about patience, but new beginnings as we come into the January. And it's all about embracing where you're going. And not giving up where you're going and believing in who you are. And I always say, I haven't got one guide, I've got a team, and they work around me every step of the way. If I do healing, I've got someone that steps in and does some healing. If I do a reading on a psychic level, I've got a different guide. If I do any automatic writing, I get someone else that comes in as a scribe. You've got a team. You've got a lot of people around you. You need to work with them and understand that you're not alone and embrace it with both hands. The more you talk, the more they'll talk back to you, and the more you'll feel, you'll hear and you see. I'm going to leave that with you, sweetheart, but I would like you to pursue the journey that you're on because you've got it.
Beautiful. That's just beautiful. Who have we got next? We've got Kelly. And for those that have just joined, we've got Linda in the house doing mediumship, cards, tarot, and oracle.
Kelly, one of the things I do know connected around your friend is you're in a very, very vulnerable situation, if that makes sense now. And I do feel basically there's a void around your heart that's missing. And sometimes we can mix friendship with love, and we can mix love with being in love. So there's a big difference. What I do see with your friend is basically, do they love you? Absolutely. But I'm not sure whether it's an in love situation, if that makes sense, because I do see that, shall I say, they're very hot and cold. So basically, one minute they can be, yes, I know where I'm going, I know where this relationship is going, and then at the next moment, you know, I like to use the word the kids use now, like you're getting ghosted. That's a new word I've learned. I'm going with the time, so bear with me. So it's just basically that ghosting thing. You know, I think that you deserve not to take second best. And you deserve not to wait on the phone or wait for someone basically to give you the signal, yes, I do want you. But I also do know that friendships are very, very important. And friendships can turn into love, which can turn into in love. I always say you've got to be friends to be lovers. So I do see that you might be ready to move your friendship to the next level, but I'm not sure in reality if he's ready to take it to the next level at the moment. So I'm going to say have some patience. And when you're both on the same plane, then you'll both basically work it out. But at the moment, I just feel like you're up here, he's down there, and I'm not sure whether you're crossing paths, if that makes sense. I do feel basically, I'm just going to go have patience, have patience, have patience. But remember, a friendship that is a long-time friendship is something that you can't lose. It's something that basically is very, very precious. So don't push anyone into a corner when they're not ready to be in that corner, and allow it to naturally progress. You know, I was with my hubby for 2 years before we ended up connecting, and he's my best friend. So it's a matter of making sure you reverse it by having a friend first, then a lover, not a lover that turns into a friend. Because I do feel the person that you should be with should be your friend for the rest of your life, not on a part-time basis. So have some patience. I'm going to say have some heartfelt, transparent conversations with this person, and basically find out where you sit in the equation. And if it's friendship, then basically embrace it with both hands. And if it's friendship and there could be the opportunity of it moving into something else, allow it to grow. Don't push it into a corner if it's not ready to be in that corner just yet. So have patience, know your self-worth, don't take second best, don't hang on to something that basically isn't working for you, but don't lose a friendship over something basically that you think could be something more if it's not in the timing, because everything happens in the perfect timing. Will it happen? Probably. But if you push it too quick, people tend to back away. So I will say to you, have a bit of patience and just let it grow and progress naturally, sweetheart.
Beautiful.
You do need the patience of a lion with this person, so good luck.
Okay, who have we got next? Well, we've had a lot of mediumship questions this evening. Hi, Tammy.
It's funny because, you know, one of my senses is so fine. Hi, Tammy, with smell. You know, I lost my brother many years ago, and the last thing I cooked for him was a banana cake. So when he comes through, I can smell cake cooking and banana cake cooking. When my stepfather comes through, it is that strong smell of cigarette. We have so many senses, and sometimes we fine tune a sense more than others. People can see, people can hear, people can feel, people can smell. And some of us have got, you know, all those wonderful things on board. If we feel, we see, we hear, we know, we smell. Those smells are definitely people connecting to you from the other side. You know, every time it comes through, I want you to think about who has passed over that was a smoker. Is it an anniversary connected around them? Is it dad that basically, or your grandfather on dad's side that basically is very, very relevant, that something's going on with dad? Or is it basically your grandfather on mum's side that's very relevant to what's going on with mum at the moment? I do feel, listen for anniversaries, listen for birthdays, listen to songs, listen to messages. They are such vivid signs to let you know that they basically are there with you. Yes, someone doesn't smoke in your home, but who smoked on the other side? Was it your family, or was it your partner's family? There is someone, definitely a male, that is trying to communicate with you. I've got a funny feeling it's more so with your partner than it actually is with you. So ask him to think about who was the man that had issues connected around his heart, as he did not get to say goodbye to him. I do feel my throat is closing up with him as well. So I do see there was some issues connected to either breathing or the esophagus. And I will say smoking was part of or related to why he passed away. So I will say there's probably breathing or a cancer or a lung issue connected around this gentleman as well. So I will say someone needs to listen, because someone is carrying a little bit of issues connected to this person that's passed over. I think it's more connected to your partner. Ask him and send me a message and we'll pull it apart a bit more.
Okay, who we got next? Now that was Tammy. Oops, I've just popped up again. Okay, there's so many people jumping on. That's right, we're done. Leslie, here we go. Next, we have, I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
Between me and who? Is there anything else to the question, or it's just the initial?
I think it's mean, and I think that's the initial of the person, obviously. And who want to share it? That's
between you and I'm going to pronounce your name. If I'm wrong with it, I do apologize. I keep thinking it's Bioma. If I'm wrong, I do apologize for pronouncing it. But sweetheart, what I do see with you is a distance to this relationship. So I do feel there's question marks connected to it, and I'm not sure whether you have the connection with him at the moment. I do feel that you have a voice, and I do feel you're looking for your happily ever after, and I do see that connection that's basically put in front of you at the moment. But I'm not sure whether I'm going to go 6 to 12 months with this. We'll come to it a little bit more. What they're giving me is really the month of April going into June, I will say basically is all about family, and you considering what you want very, very carefully around about that period of time. Now, is there a future with this person? That depends on you. And it depends on where you want to go with this. Remember, you will always have a choice. And if you want this future with this person, get to know them a little bit. Don't rush into something that you're really, really not sure. I do think they're a very, very strong individual, and I do see a strong worker connected around them, work ethics, but I will say a very, very strong character as well. So you have choices, sweetheart. The choice is yours. But go with your heart, not with your head. Leave that one in your hands.
Okay, beautiful. Oh,
Thanks. Yeah.
Now, who do I have next? Lauren. Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Oh, sorry. Oh, where did Linda go? Oopsie. Okie doke. I'll go back to comments and put that comment up. Okay, that's Lauren we've got next. And I'll just grab Linda back up to screen.
Okay, Lauren, I would love to know if there are any spirits with me and messages they have for me. We've already done Lorinda.
Oh, yeah, we did. Sorry. She was one of our... Oh, what have I done? Where have you gone? Sorry, Linda. I logged you out. I was meant to go underneath to Louise. Oh, man. Well, I've logged her out again. What have I done?
Communication, darling, you're frozen.
Out of the screen. Come on. What is going on? Have I got you?
Okay, I've got you back. I can see you, but you're so fragmented. Can you hear me properly?
Oh, where'd she go again? Ah. This computer, I want to throw it through the wall. Are you there?
Are you there?
Yeah. Sorry, Joe. I don't know what was going on. I think Lenny was logging in and yeah. Oh, Linda, you're gone again. I've lost it again. This time it's not mine. She's actually left the studio. So maybe it might have been on her end. I'll just give her a sec to log back in. And I'll bring our beautiful Linda back up to screen. 1 second, Louise. Don't forget to like and share our stream, guys. Most appreciated if you could all do that. That would be fantastic. Okie doke. I can see it back in the studio. So I'll add it back to screen. There you go, Linda. That time I think you got yourself
out. What a crazy night. There's gremlins in the middle. You're frozen, Tracy.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
How's that now?
All right. That seems to be okay. All right. Let's see how we go.
Lenny logged back in, and as soon as he logged back in, I was having a bit of an issue there. Sorry.
Yeah, you're breaking up, but can you hear me clearly?
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nod your head. Let me know. I'm frozen. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to read and we'll see how we go. All right. Louise. Will I ever meet someone special for me to create a future with? You know, I get some broken hearts connected around you, Louise, and I do feel based that, you know, you get that unlucky in love connect.
Oh, wow, where's she gone again? That time I didn't touch anything. I think we're having a bit of a technical difficulty because, I don't know what's happening. We'll just give her a sec to log back in. Because Lenny, can you just log back out for a second and log back in another 10 minutes just to see if I got clear? Thanks, doll. All right, let's see how we go with Linda now.
You're frozen.
You there, Linda?
I'm here, but you're frozen.
There?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. I'll just ask Lenny to log back out and everything's streaming again.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's all right. So now Lenny's out. It's working. Is it working better now?
Yeah, it's all streaming again.
Crazy. All right, Louise. What I've got for you, sweetheart, as I said to you, is a little bit of unlucky in love. You know, I do see that you've invested yourself into some relationships that haven't worked out the way that you expected them to. But what I do see is, because I keep hearing missing out on opportunities or broken promises connected around you. Now, what I do get with you is the next 2 months, I don't see anything, more or less, I'm going to say, if you are seeing someone at the moment, I'm not sure whether they're the right choice with you. Sometimes, you know, we can have a good time, which doesn't lead to a long time. But I do see basically that's where you've been coming and going. I get unexpected opportunities for you around the warmer months. So that basically sits the January, February mark. And then I want to really go into the month of October, because October is the end of difficult periods. That doesn't mean you have to wait till October. It just means that there's a progression connected around a relationship between then and the October mark. I do feel that there is, as I said, someone coming into your life in the warmer months. And that's more or less after the Christmas period, not before the Christmas period. But I do see there could be either round about the Christmas, the tail end of December, going into the January, where someone could enter your life and basically you could start having coffee, then a drink, and then sort of progressing it into the next level. You worry unnecessarily about being on your own for the rest of your life.
Oh, what happened? Lenny, log in at 10, please. I've just lost her again. Yeah, give it another 10 minutes, Lenny, and log back in. Every time you log in, it's playing up with stream. Try logging in on your phone.
This is crazy.
It's every time Lenny logs in.
So I will say to you, Louisa, Louise, basically, as I said to you, the end of October is the end of difficult periods. I will say to you that do worry unnecessarily. I do see you having your happily ever after and having that special friend as well as lover in your life. And it's letting me know there's a lot of movement around the relationship. So there could be a little bit of travel, or there could be a lot of connections around coming and going, if that makes sense. Because I do feel that you like getting out and about, or shall I say, discovering the country or traveling. Obviously, none of us can travel overseas still at the moment. But I do feel basically you will have someone that you can jump in the car, let's go down the coast, let's do this, let's do that, without any baggage, if that makes sense. So at the moment, enjoy the Christmas period, especially with family, knowing that basically you will not be on your own for the rest of your life, and knowing there is someone basically coming into your life. I do see that you'd like to go out and have a good time and you don't mind a drink, but I will say to you, I'm not going to say you're going to meet them around alcohol, but it could be around a social scene, and it's all about embracing walking into any situation with your head up, and you know you're good enough. So basically walk in with that confidence on who you are, but not an ego of being better than what you are. So basically, are you going to find them? I don't feel it's that far away, darling. So I will say to you, embrace the change that's coming with you with a big smile on your face, because the person that's supposed to be with you isn't that far away. So enjoy the ride. It's moving the way it's supposed to be. Someone said to me the other day, do I believe in destiny? Absolutely. There is no such thing as a coincidence, and things will happen at the right time. And I do feel, because you've gone through so much and you've had your heart broken so many times, now it's time to heal that heart, and it's time to let go. And I will say to you, as you let go, well, then basically you can move forward. I'll leave you with that, sweetheart. But, expect the unexpected, especially around the month of January going into February.
Awesome. Now, for you guys that can't find the Yard Stream link, I have just popped it up across all platforms. Okay, so we can see all your messages. Now and sorry about that difficulty, just every time Lenny was logging in, it was causing a problem. But our next lady we've got up is, hello, Trisha Williams. Hello.
There's nothing coming up, darling.
Isn't it there?
Okay.
I'll do it again.
I've got it.
There you go.
Trish. Is that mum there? Oh, what an amazing personality she is. The first thing I want to get with your mum is basically holding my hands up, and she's basically letting me know that such an emotional roller coaster that you're on, darling. I want to say basically mum fought her fight right to the very end. She's basically letting me know that she didn't give up on you. Her body gave up on her. I do feel such a strong, surviving, fighting individual she is. The love, I look at her and I look at you, and I just want to embrace you, and I just want to hug you, and I want to say that she misses you just as much as you miss her. She's talking about a tattoo. I'm not sure whether you got a tattoo for her, but she's acknowledging that you honoured her above and beyond. She wants to say thank you for choosing her to be your mum, her mum, because what I do see, the connection that you two girls had was unbelievable. She's watching over babies. So she's letting me know. And I know I call my grandchildren my babies. So she's watching over babies, but she's basically letting me know that she's watching over you. I keep getting my tattoo, which is a cancer symbol, so I'm not sure whether this sits with mum. I do feel it does, but she's basically letting me know that she tried everything to stay here. I do feel that either someone had let her go or gave her permission to go, and she's basically saying that she was quite witty right to the very end, but in the end, she was just tired and her transition was quite easy. Lots and lots and lots of love. That's all I can say to you, darling. Lots and lots and lots of love from this lady and from your mum, because I do feel sometimes we're blessed to have not just a mum, but have a best friend. And she wants to say basically, thank you for the roses. Thank you for allowing her to die with dignity. Beautiful. And just thank you. I'll leave you with that, doll. Ooh.
Oh, wow. You've had some deep readings tonight, sunshine. Okay, who we got next? Christina. Is a message up there?
I'm here. I can still hear you, but you're frozen again, darling.
Is the message? Oh, is the message up for you? You got it? Oh, Linda. What is happening with our streaming tonight? Okay, this is crazy.
I just got knocked out again. Sorry.
We've got your back.
It's been an interesting night, Trace. May I ask for some guidance on why I keep thinking about a grandchild? I dreamt about all my grandchildren before they were born. So sometimes family can be a little bit fragmented, Christine. And it's not that you dream about the grandchild. I will say the grandchild's telling you that it's ready to become or ready to be here. I remember dreaming about my granddaughter probably about 5 years before I even knew my son was going to get married to this woman. And I remember seeing her and what she looked like. And it was just one of those things that was very, very heartfelt. When we dream about children and when we dream and we know and we can see them, it's letting me know that basically you're quite in tune to yourself.
Oh, where's she gone? Where's she gone? Retrograde's playing games with us tonight. It's on tonight, girlfriend. This bloody retrograde, I'm telling you what.
Okay, I'm going to talk very, very quickly before I get knocked out again.
I'm not even touching anything. It's crazy.
It is. I've never had a streaming like this before. It's just absolutely bizarre. So what I do see is, start and stop with a reading. It's quite crazy. So I will say to you, yes, Tracy, we got gremlins in the works. So, and it's not even a full moon. So crazy.
Wow.
Thank you, everyone, for having so much patience with us.
Yeah,
Christine, the only guy I can say to you, Chris, issue around situations. It's let go of the drama in your life. Allow things to happen. You will dream of grandchildren because they are to come. It's all about new beginnings. It's all about new birth, and it's about you moving into different directions. You dream of a grandchild because it is meant to be there for you. Will it happen tomorrow? I don't know, but it will happen. So please don't overanalyze this. Embrace it because you've given a little bit of a glimpse of what's going to happen in your future. And when you get a glimpse with that, you embrace it with both hands. And when the child, it comes into this world, you welcome it back home.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. And we didn't drop out.
Hey, and I didn't jump out, and I tried to talk as quick as I possibly could, just in case.
Hi, Karen. Oh, sorry to hear, sweetheart. Oh, what is going on? I swear to God, guys, I'm not touching nothing. I'm not touching none of the buttons. I'm not doing any weird stuff because we love having Linda in the studio. But there's something going on tonight. Really, seriously. Retrograde sucks. Okay, let's bring her back in. Swear, I'm not touching a thing.
Okay, let's see if we can get through this. Let's see if we can get through this without getting knocked over. It's so funny because what I do feel basically with Tim is his nan wasn't just his nan, it was his mum. So I have got a maternal grandmother basically there. I do feel basically he's giving me number one or first grandchild as well. So I will say there is an immense amount of love from this lady to her grandson. I do feel he honoured her with dignity connected around his service, and wants to say thank you for your words. Thank you for picking me up. Thank you for being there for me. I do feel it wasn't in the room when she passed over, and she's asking him to let go of the guilt. I do feel because of COVID that not a lot of people could be around, connected to closure, connected to this beautiful Lenny, that basically you said goodbye to her because
Oh, not again. This is crazy. Sorry, guys. I've checked everything on my end. It's just one of those crazy nights. And we've waited so long to get Linda into the studio. She normally pumps these readings out for you guys. This is just crazy. I do apologize because Linda is so quick and so fast and normally pumps so many readings out. So I do apologize for this streaming issue this evening, guys, because Linda's just amazing. So
yeah, Dylan, all I can say is if you can send your partner an immense amount of love and understand the circumstances around her. She is acknowledging to let go of the guilt connected around this. Things were out of circumstances. It was out of the ordinary, but she's at peace. She's okay. And if you could pass her love on to him and let him know that she loves him very much. And there isn't anything that could have changed the love between the two of them, regardless how she passed or regardless.
oh, look, I do apologize. I've just popped Linda's name up because I'm pretty sure she's going to get sick of logging in and out. But you can connect in with Linda on Linda's page to tap in and get her out. I do apologise. Lenny's not back into the studio, but I'll try and grab. Where is she? Okay. This is crazy. It's embarrassing. Lenny's logged in.
I'm here, but I can't see you, Tracy.
I'm here. Can you see me?
So you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how much more we can go on with the way this is crazy.
No, I think we'll leave it after this reading because this streaming is just crazy.
Yeah, it's just basically getting halfway between readings isn't fair on the clientele that's trying to get readings at the.
Yeah, it's just been every time Lenny logs in, I lose you. Yeah.
So I might sign off to let Lenny in because it's just not going to work this way. Yeah.
I just apologise to the viewers, and I said I'd get you back in another night because this is just crazy. Because it's not fair because you're connecting with so many mediumship readings this evening, and we keep losing you. So it's not fair to the viewers. So I do apologise because Linda is quite very professional in her craft and the work that she does, and this is just crazy and it's unprofessional. And I don't want Linda to come across unprofessional because she is such a professional person in this industry. But there's obviously something going on with technical issues this evening. I've got a lot in the back there, but your guest will need to connect mic and cam before she can join. Okay, yeah. So I know that she's logged in there, but I haven't got her up to the studio. So I'm going to have to apologise, guys. What I might do is bring Lenny into the studio while I'm trying to get Linda back up and running, just so we can get a few readings off for you guys. And we'll see how the streaming's going with Lenny. If we are having streaming issues, I might just call it a night, and I might get something up and running for over the weekend. But yeah. we'll try bringing Lenny out and see how his audio is streaming. If not, we're going to have to end this feed and restream at a later date. Okay, Lenny.
Howdy,
Lenny.
all. Can you hear me all right, okay?
Yeah, I'm just checking. Yep, I've got you okay, and I've got Linda logged in. I just don't know if she's got a camera up and working, because it's just been crazy streaming tonight. We've had so many issues.
Speaking of crazy, we've had thunderstorms here in Grenfell.
Oh, really?
Very windy. Not so much rain, but wind and lightning. So very energetic as well. If it is my hand that's causing the trouble, I'm sorry, I'm not aware of it. But for some of it, I was logged out when you were still having the trouble too. So I'm literally doing this, figuring out what's going on as well. So yeah,
it's just been crazy. I do, like I said, I do apologise to the viewers, and I will get Linda back in at a later date. I don't know what was happening. Me and Linda were on for about 20 minutes prior, and there was not one streaming issue there. So I do apologise for Linda. Linda did try to log back into the studio to say goodnight to you guys, but we had issues trying to get it back in, so I do apologise. But we will move on with these readings. Lenny, just quickly introduce yourself to the viewers so they know who's joining us now, and I'll pop your name up for you.
Yep. And while all that was going on, I was going to say hello to Linda and nice to meet you and all that sort of thing. But when gremlins in the system have other ideas, yeah, sorry about that. All right. For those of you who don't know who I am Clairvoyant Lenny D. Clairvoyant means I can see what's happening around the past, present, future, that sort of thing. And the psychic mediumship side of things means I can connect you with your loved ones in spirit, and loved ones can be animals as humans. Okay. I've also got trusty Rider-Waite Tarot here ready to go, and a couple of Adoring Virtues Angel Oracle card decks. All right. Please, no medical or legal questions. We're not doctors, we're not lawyers or anything like that. But and please get advice from a trained professional in that context. Okay.
Okay, sorry. I'm just texting Linda to apologise for the streaming, because I'm quite embarrassed with that. So we are doing, please like and share this feed and be direct with your questions. That'll be fantastic. Okay, let's get this show on the road, because we've had a few people wait.
Have you got one? Sorry, have you got one question there to go, or do you want me to go with the one I can see? I don't. Have you done a Yana Lang? Yana Yang?
No, but I was going to bring Yana up. You can do Yana.
Okay.
Yeah, do Yana.
Hello. I'm not sure how to say the name, whether it's Jana or Yana. I'm going to say Jana. Jana says, I shared, and may I ask, when will I be in a relationship? Please, and thank you so much. Okay. It's like, Jana, you haven't, sorry?
Oh, no.
Sorry? It's like,
no, you're right. The buttons are just going crazy.
Sorry. Jana, you haven't quite learnt the lessons from the previous one yet. All right. What I'm saying for you in a clairvoyant sense is that you want to turn that leaf over in the book of life for you at the moment, but it's not happening because you haven't really looked deep enough within yourself to find out what's going on there. All right. I actually feel like that there's issues around you connected with an older male. Okay, so a father figure. Whether dad was abusive towards you in life, or whether dad was totally out of the picture or what's happening there, but there's an emotional disconnect. All right. The sooner you come to terms with whatever it is that you're feeling in that regard, the sooner you can move forward. All right. So I'm just going to quickly pull some mermaid cards for Jana. This is what I've been drawn to go to. And stop apologizing for everyone. I'm hearing you saying pointedly, sorry. You don't have to be sorry for anyone else's actions, if that makes sense. Okay? Stop apologizing for other people. Let them lie in their own nest. That way. All right? So, just quickly for Jana. Time to move on. There you go. Direct answer. Can you see that all right, Dave? Tracy?
Yeah, just read it out, Lenny.
It's time to let go of the old. Yeah. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. All right? You start treating yourself better. You start expecting better for yourself because you deserve far better than what you've had lately. You deserve far better for yourself. There. Lovely, Jana. All right, so I hope that resonates, and I would love to know how it goes for you.
Okay, who are we going to do?
Okay.
Let's go with this one here.
Lorraine. Share, lovelies. Hope everyone is safe, happy, and healthy. I would love and appreciate any info or messages about the near future I'm hoping is coming. Stop. In that essence, I want to say stop hoping, because hoping and wanting this change to happen for you, in a sense, it's coming from a fear-based, ego-based feeling about you in that way. All right? Because the more you want something, the more you want it, you're actually pushing it away from yourself. All right? Because it's that underlying fear of not having that the universe is actually hearing. Okay? Messages, that one. So, a quick messages from the angels cards for you there, Lorraine. I'll try and speed it up a little bit there, just so we can get through a few more, because of the hiccups from earlier. So for Lorraine, patience.
Really?
Again.
Oh.
Patience. Direct answer. All right? Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. All right? But what this card's also saying is take things one day at a time. Build that brick wall one brick at a time. All right? Because there's also a degree of anxiety in there as well. All right? So you want to jump forward. You want to fast forward to the end to see how it all turns out, but you're not learning the lessons along the way. All right? That resonates with you there, Lorraine, and I would love to know how it goes for you. We would all love to know how it goes for you, correct, Tracy?
Perfect.
Because without that fact that you guys give us, we can't improve on our game if we don't get the feedback. Okay. Who else have we got?
Okay. Yeah, I just found out. Yeah, Jenny just come in and said that they've been working on the Telstra and Optus poles upgrading 5G, so it's mucking up with everybody's Wi-Fi, not just ours. It's glitching the TV as well as on the phones. So hopefully they fix that issue. And then I was getting and drawn into Amanda Jones with this question. And I do see positive things on their way in for you, sweetheart. But it's all about you standing up and believing yourself, being, taking control and being firm. Because you've got this. You just got to hone in your focus. It's okay to take a little bit of time, recharge. Because you've been cruising along, but they want you to step it up a little bit. There's no need to rush into these big decisions, but they do want you to step it up a little bit. And look out for these new opportunities that are coming in, because I feel like you're going to be closing a few doorways and new ones are going to be opening, because I'm seeing all this fresh, beautiful energy coming in. And I'm also seeing travel destinations coming in for you too, sweetheart. So, yeah, just take that time, that necessary time that you need to recharge. And then off you go on your merry little way and you'll be fine. Okay, now let's bring the next one up for Lenny. And we have.
I'll just say quickly with Amanda.
Yeah, Lenny, we'll just leave it. We'll just go. Well, we'll just go on to the next one when I pop it up. We'll just go on like that. Yeah. Otherwise we take too long on the readings.
Yeah. All right. One of my sons says he sees color around people aura, but not always. I would love to know. I'm reading from my mobile phone, so sorry. I would love to know if you have any messages. Sorry?
Yeah. No, go. I had a bit of a read earlier, but I thought we'd just do another one because it was breaking up before.
Oh, yeah. I would love to know if you have any messages relating to this, if he would develop his gifts. Yeah, yes, he will. He will develop his gifts, but at the same time, he also has free will. All right. This is something that on one hand, I want to say push it or encourage it with him, but on the other hand, I want to say the exact opposite as well. So it's a bit of a give and take in that sense. Be around him when he needs the guidance and that's, but also reassure him that this is his choice. He doesn't have to do this if he doesn't want to, because I'm feeling like for him, I'm feeling like I'm in two minds. All right. This spiritual stuff for me at the moment, it feels quite scary. All right, because he's not quite what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't feel like he's quite ready for it just yet, but give him time. Give him time to adjust, and I feel like he will actually be able to do some things with the gifts that he's got. Okay, and I can understand that one as well, because that's the sort of thing that I get as well. I do see aura colors around people, and I also see spirit orbs as well. So they're the little spheres of light you see floating around some people as well. I can also hear things, like in the phone conversation. I'll actually hear spirit trying to interrupt or interact with us on the phone line while we're talking. So he might get that. Okay, but it's more about encouraging him to make the good life choices for himself that way. Okay, so if he wants to follow, let him follow it. If it doesn't matter anyway. Okay. Just a quick message from the angels. I do feel like it is more angel orb he sees, angel energies as well. It's not necessarily it's not necessarily spirits or mediumship or that sort of thing, because he's got a very high connection. Okay. But again, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I do also feel like he is a little bit either high functioning or something happening with his head up here as well. Okay, but there's nothing major to worry about. All right, Serena, the angel of abundance. Okay, so this is a spiritual abundance that we're talking about here. The message on the card is, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. All right? So scratch the money bit out of this. I'm saying spiritual abundance. All right? So this is going to keep happening for him more the more he opens up to this sort of thing. All right? Okay. So I hope that helps you, and I would love to know how it goes for you. Thank you.
Okay, who we got next? Christina. Okay, now what I was getting for you, new viewer. G'day, sweetheart. I would like to know if I get pregnant before or after Christmas, or a baby, or twins. What I'm getting, are you right to do this, Lenny, or do you want me to do it?
I'm actually feeling like she is. There is one coming for her, and it's a little boy. Or it's
I'm getting the one coming as well. It's like she needs to get rid of this, let go of all that.
And it's one. It's not two. I see blue around that, and now blue to me says masculine, but it can also mean a masculine girl as well. But I see blue around this little energy that's coming your way. Okay, I'm being shown more towards the end of January. You'll have more of an idea then. Okay.
I just want to add to this, because I'm getting a very strong story. Hang on, and then I just want to add this, Lenny, before I forget it, because they're coming through, and what they're showing me, what the angels are stepping forward saying for Christina is, you need to just let go of all that guilt and stress behind it, and knowing that you've done everything that you can, and let go of all that doubt and confusion, because that might, that's preventing you to move forward, and that's creating a little blockage there. So just let go of all that. It's definitely 100% going to come in. And I even pulled a card around it. You got the wealth and the blessing cards for that. So it's 100% it's going to come in. You just got to stop focusing so much on it.
And I've also pulled the card as well. The angel Daniel. He says, the angel Daniel is the angel of marriage, and I'm assisting you right now. All right. So this is more about being open to receiving. Okay, because with that previous reading, we're saying the more you want something, the more you're actually pushing it away. In a way, you need to stop wanting it and just let it happen. All right. Okay, and it could also be the case that you've already thought of a name for this little one as well. All right, so we'd love to know how it goes for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Who we got next, Lenny? Who's up next? We got the
I will just have a look.
We got the puppy dog, Lenny.
Hey? Oh,
I said,
Leslie.
Puppy dog.
Oh, fair enough. I've got a puppy dog too. And he got treated like royalty tonight. He got his favourite chicken. My dog, that is, Lucky. And he's lucky to be with me. Put it that way. Leslie says, liked and shared. Do you see my broken relationship repaired with Paul? Very hard time. Okay. Big time miscommunications happening in there, and a lot of what was said, what wasn't said, that sort of thing. I'm being told just to let it go. Okay, whether Paul's going to come back in. I might just take a second, pull the tarot with this. All right. So just bear with me. I'm loving that music in the background, by the way, Angel.
Sorry, what? Sorry, were you talking to me then?
Yeah, I said music in the background. Okay. Alrighty. I'll just go through them quickly. First up, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there's been a few decisions and things happening to do with house, home, finances, that sort of thing, to do with this relationship. Okay. Next up, we have the Ten of Swords. This is more recently. Sorry, the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles came out in your past. This is your recent future, and it's the Ten of Wands. So there's been endings around this. I don't actually feel like it's been an ending of a relationship in that sense. It's been an ending of something within the relationship. Okay, and in a way, it's I don't want to belittle anyone in the relationship here, but to me, it feels like in your relationship, you're the one who's been the adult. Again, I don't mean to be negative or anything like that, but what I'm in this is feeling for me is that someone has had to come to their senses. All right, and it is not you. Okay. What's happening around you right now is the Knight of Swords. There's a young male around you at the moment, and he's not much of a clear thinker. This one, he tends to go charging forward, looking like he's doing something but not actually doing anything. All right, and because we're in the swords, this person is quite idealistic in that way, but they don't necessarily have to go about doing what they want to do in that way, if that makes sense. Okay. They've got a head full of ideas about what they want to do. They just don't have any sense of direction. All right. So I do feel like he will come back, but he will come back a changed man. It's like he needed this time. You guys needed this time apart so that you can see the error of your ways. All right, because the card that's come up for you in your future in this question is the Queen of Wands, and this is the card that represents you. So I feel like in the relationship, it's you, the one who's wearing the pants, sort of thing. You're going to need to keep on doing that, but in a bit of a gentler way as well. And there's a connection to cats as well around you. So, would you have cats like for pets and that sort of thing? Okay. 6, family. The 6 of Cups, emotions, healing of emotions. It's like this time apart has given you the time to really focus on what it is emotionally that you're trying to get out of the relationship, and also for him, I feel like it's more about him opening up about his family relationships and that sort of thing as well. It is going to happen for you, just not now. All right. You need to get this communication thing happening as well. 10 of Cups reversed. It's not going to be plain sailing, put it that way. The 10 of Cups reversed, it's crappy card in the sense of, yay, we've got back together. All right, but because I'm feeling like this one's reversed, it's like you've had to reveal both of you have had to reveal some hidden truths about your own selves to each other. All right. That way, you build up a mutual understanding, a mutual communication thing, and gradually you'll come back together. All right. So I hope that makes sense for you, and I'd love to know how it goes for you. Thank you.
Okay, we'll just make them a little bit shorter, Lenny, so we can get through a few more of the clients.
I've already done her.
Yeah, I wanted to pull out to make sure that was the lady that you read first, Doc, because I just wrote her name down.
Yeah.
So that's all good. Now we've got Ben. Ben's never had a reading before.
Ben
Hi,
Dowling.
Ben.
I did see. G'day, mate. Nice to see a few blokes on here too.
Loving it.
Yeah, and it's about time a lot of us men opened up as spiritual that way as well, because a lot of us men tend to keep
There's lots of spiritual men out there,
things
Lenny.
to ourselves. Yeah, but then again, a lot of men do tend to keep a lot of things to ourselves. We're not as open that way. Okay. He says he had a reading before.
Yeah, pull him a card, Lenny. He hasn't had a reading before.
All right. I'm just thinking. And I'll stick with what I was saying there. Okay? Because it's like you've also turned a new leaf as well. But you're starting to open up to your own spirituality there, mate. And good on you for doing that. This world needs more men in it like you. All right? And here we go. Alchemist. Once you start following your spirituality in that way, you'll find that other things start to open up for you as well, because you're learning to trust more you're learning to trust more, and I also feel like you're starting to get your clear abilities happening as well. It's nothing to be frightened of in that way. And I'm also being shown that you dream quite a lot as well, like in sleep time. Okay, so these dreams that you've had or you have, they're actually giving you the answers to the questions you're facing in everyday life. Okay, so it's just a matter of going with the flow for you. All right. The Alchemist card says you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. All right. In a sense, it's like you've also got this head full of ideas about what it is that you want to do. Well, the universe is asking you to make a decision that way. Okay? So the sooner you make a decision, the sooner you can move forward. All right? I hope that helps, mate.
Okie doke. Now we have Dixie. She was on before from New Zealand, which had to leave for a bit. Now she's back with her message. Kia.
Kiri. What did I say? Kiri. Kira Aura. Was on but had to leave for a bit. Sorry. Please, can you give a message about my mum? I'm feeling like she's opened that up to both of us. It's an open question. Okay.
She wants you to connect in with the mother.
I'll give it a go. Okay. Mediumship does take me a little bit longer to tune in, guys, so just bear with me.
You're all right, Lenny.
And that's what I want to say for you there as well, there, Dixie. You're all right. Okay. Why am I being told to say that? Okay. My ear just got really itchy then. So would she ever also had trouble with hearing as well? Something happening around the ear for her, and it's left ear. She's like, she's like, I've been there with you the whole time, trying to get you to listen to me, trying to get you to follow my advice, but you're not listening. You're too headstrong. Okay. Okay. That's just mum being a mum thing. Okay. Okay. How did she pass? Okay. I'll just ask how she passed, and straight away I'm getting really hot around my head. So there's something happening with blood flow with her, and it's affected her. And it's affected her head here as well. Could be a stroke or an aneurysm or something like that. Okay, but I'm being drawn to my head for her passing. Okay, and she's quite. She had quite a good innings in life as well. So she's passed later in life, and she's done that. You made the right decision. Okay, I'm feeling like there's either a move over from overseas, like from New Zealand to Australia, and in that process, you've had to leave a lot behind. Okay, and she just wants to say, in a general context, that you are okay. You did everything right. You did what you meant to do. Okay, and she wants you to stop yourself up about it. Okay. You're also saying that you've been having something happening with your throat here as well. So you need to speak up more. You speak your truth, and not be afraid to speak your truth that way, and stop being so fearful of hurting others. When it's okay, you're also hurting yourself as well. Okay, I'm also getting some sort of indigestion happening here as well. So I'm feeling like, okay, I don't know why, but I feel like this is coming from you. All right, so you need to look after yourself that way as well. Okay, and just to quickly finish off, a quick card for sorry, the name again, Kira Orr. Okay.
All right, you ready for your next message?
Yeah. Wait. She says wait. Bide your time for a better result. Okay. This is a work or business front. Don't always take the first offer that comes your way, because if it looks too good to be true, then it usually is. Okay. She says that she loves you very much, and she would. Okay. She likes to let you know that she's been around. Okay. What am I smelling? She's just doing this with the moment. Did she have a specific sort of perfume that she liked to wear? Like rose or lavender or sandalwood or something like that? Because I'm feeling like I'm smelling her around when she's around you in spirit. Okay? So I'll love you and leave you with that.
Okay, who have we got next?
Alrighty.
All right, we've got Candy.
Again, Candy's somebody who wants to fast forward to the finish to see how it all turns out when she hasn't learnt the lessons along the way yet. All right, you've been hurt big time in past relationships there, Casey, but you really, it's like you haven't quite figured out why just yet. It's because you're so tender, soft, and gentle that people take advantage of. You haven't built up that resilience just yet. You need to work on building up your resilience, building up the wall, and learn lessons from your past that way so you don't make the same mistakes in the future. Okay. Okay. Just quickly, a mermaid card. You are worthy of being loved, Casey. You deserve to be treated with love and respect. Okay? Not like a verb punching bag. All right? So you start treating yourself better with love and respect, and then you will see the changes happening for you. Divine magic, manifestations, putting out to the universe what it is that you want, not, okay, I'll rephrase that. Putting out to the universe that what you deserve that way, not necessarily what you want. All right? Okay, so divine magic says pay extra magical energy surround your situation right now. Expect miracles. Okay, now because of this card, I'm going to pull another card because this card in this deck means pay attention to the next one that's come out, and the next one is Alchemist. All right, Alchemist says you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Okay. This is all about manifestations, all right? So if you're manifesting that you're so desperate to get married to whoever will take you, then that's what the universe is going to hear. But if you really take the time out to get to know yourself, to get to know what it is that you actually want out of a relationship and put that out to the universe, then you'll see the changes that you want to see happening, all right? Okay. I will leave you in love and light at that one. Why is my nose? Okay, who else have we got?
All right, I just sent you a message, Lenny.
Sorry?
Did you check your inbox on the private?
Yep, I'll just check that now.
All right, who we got next? We have Kerry. Hi, Kerry. Will next year be a better year for me? Lenny?
No, you haven't sent me a message there, Angel. It's just
no, not on your phone, Lenny. I sent it on our site in the private chat, though.
Oh yeah.
So just go ahead with the reading.
Alrighty. Yep, I've seen it. Okay. Kerry Cunningham, will next year be a better year for me? Okay, let's see what's happening there.
Dun, 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 dun.
The short answer is yes. It's going to be a better year for everyone in that sense. All right.
I'm getting loves in the end.
It's all
ahead.
Love is in the air. Also, this one as well. Accept heaven's help. It says you've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Okay, you're someone who tries to do everything on your own, and you don't necessarily put your hand up when you need to put your hand up. All right, so you need to let go of a little bit of pride here as well. Okay. For some people, it can be really, really difficult to put their hand up and admit that they've got a problem and admit that they need help. Okay, but sometimes you've just got to bite the bullet that way. Okay, I'm actually being shown that this is more in the area of finance as well. Okay, so house, home, that sort of thing, around work. Stop trying to shoulder the responsibility yourself and let it go and allow others to help you that way. And through doing that, that's when you're going to find that you'll attract in the right sort of energies to help you along the way as well. Okay? Because at the moment, it feels like you're sailing solo in a lot of areas in life. And you don't want that. You want to be able to get out and meet people. Well, you've got to change a few things within yourself first for that to happen. Okay? So I'll leave that with you in love and light. Okie dokie.
Love and light. Tracy. Hello, Tracy.
Tracy's one of my regulars too.
Well, she wants to know, Lenny, why she's waking up at night. You've only got about 15 minutes to go, Lenny.
Yep. As always, that would be something I would talk about with your doctor as well. Okay? Because I always want the medical side of it checked out first. All right? But I'm actually feeling like it's because you're so open spiritually as well. I just want to start doing this. So for me, this is saying that you're too open up here, you're not ground enough, and you need to get outside and ground yourself. Okay, so whether that be outside walking in the bushes, in nature, socks off, feet in the grass, that sort of thing, and just make it a daily routine that way. Okay, and just quickly a card for, sorry, what was the name? Don't worry, just quickly a card. Have faith. Have faith that things will happen for you at the right time. Okay? Message on the card is that your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. Okay? And what we were saying about grounding before, also going for a swim in the ocean or even in the summer at night, that can also be grounding. But you just need to do more of it and incorporate that into your daily routine. Okay. Who else have we got?
Who we got? Bingo!
I'm just trying to find. There it is. There you go. Oh, I love talking to myself, especially when dealing with this. Okay.
You're reading.
Sorry?
I said you shouldn't be on that. You should be reading.
Oh, fair. I'm actually reading the messages off that. Yeah. I'm still here. Can I please know when I will meet my soulmate and how I will know it's him? Okay. Ever heard that term, butterflies in your stomach? That's what you'll get when you know you've met him, or you know you've connected with this other person. Let's just see what's happening there. Quick card. It's all about opening up. Learning to open up to the right person as well. Okay. It's like you want to open up. You haven't before, but you're sort of hesitant about doing it again because you've been hurt in the past. It's time to let go that way. All right? So, ready, set, go. It's happening for you. There you go. Ask a question, get the answer. The card says, ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's true desire. Okay? So what this card is actually saying is that even though you haven't met him yet, it's like you visualize not necessarily the person, but the energy around this person. You visualize yourself meeting that energy now, and then it will come into your life at the right time. Okay. And I'm also being shown that this person is around you at the moment. This is someone that's in your current circle of friends that that hasn't put their foot forward yet because they're uncertain about doing so. Okay, they're quite a soft energy that way. very soft, tender, gentle, that sort of thing. Again, they've also been hurt in previous relationships as well. So they're taking their time. They're also being cautiously stepping forward that way as well. Okay? So you just take your time with them and allow them to take their time with you. And again, it'll be like a friendship. Start out as friendship, and then it's going to slowly come together for you. Okay? So I hope that's helped you, and I would love to know how it goes.
Okay, next we have Anne. Hi, Anne. Hi, Linda, Lenny, and Tracy. Hi.
May I see? May I please ask you, do you see my great niece being able to go back to her mum in the next year or so, or do you see a relationship for me soon? Whatever is the strongest comes through. I actually want to talk about the niece in that way, because to me, this niece feels more like a daughter around you, and she feels like she's sticking to you like glue in that way, because she sees you more as a mother figure. You've been more involved in her life than what other people have. Okay, or you've done something. You've done something like you believed in her more, and she believes in you more. There's a real deep soul connection happening here, and it's like this connection transcends family in a way as well. Okay, and there's also like a master, like a student to teacher thing as well. Okay, Angel, you've dropped off there. I don't know if I'm still going or not. Okay.
Lenny, I take myself off camera all the time, Dale, if I'm leaving the seat or whatever. I'm always here.
That's all right. What's your thoughts? Okay. There's a little bit of wariness, or I don't want to say deceptiveness, around family in that way as well. Okay. My guides are saying, be careful what you say to who. This is for you. All right. Okay. The message on the card is, it's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Okay. So what I'm being shown is there's a bit of angst, or there's things happening in the family at the moment that is sort of beyond your control, and rightfully so, you're concerned about your niece that way. Okay. But rest assured that you are doing the right thing. Okay. And I will leave that with you. Melissa, I've just seen Melissa.
Oh, I didn't even realise I popped that up. Well, Melissa, guess what? Looks like you're next.
Any spiritual guidance for me? And I just,
you snuck in there, lovey. You snuck in there.
Yes. I love a good cover pick like that, especially one of the eyes, because I can really see into the person's, into their deeper innermost soul that way. And this is a person who loves everyone and everything to the end of the moon and back, the end of the universe and back. Okay. I'll just pull quick. Okay, I want to go to my Archangel Oracle cards for you. Okay, for Melissa. My cousin's name's Melissa. Passion. Card is passion from the Archangel Haniel. She says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Okay, so things are looking pretty rosy for you at the moment. It's like you have ideas about what it is that you want to do. You don't really sort of know where. Okay, this is a time for you to go within. All right, because I can't make that decision for you. You have to make that decision for yourself. Okay. Go with what it is that you feel strongest connected to. Okay, because when this sort of card comes out in this sort of reading, there's no right or wrong. The universe is really saying we're waiting for you to make a decision, make it, and stick to it, and go forward. Okay, so I hope that's helped you there, Melissa, and I would love to know how it goes.
Okay, who we got next? Mara.
Maria. She's another one of my followers as well. So thank you for joining, Maria. Hello, what do you see for me, please? Quickly, cards. Spend more time in nature, or you needing to spend more time in nature. Okay. Forget about the world. Forget about whatever else is going on around you. Just concentrate on yourself and no one else. It can be hard to do for some parents and that sort of thing. But even if it's only 10 to 15 minutes out of every day, just take that time out of every day and focus on yourself. Because I'm hearing myself talking back there, Angel.
No, it was me. That was me.
Oh, okay. It sounded like my voice.
But the girls wanted
Yeah,
to pop the
for Maria,
it's
it's just a matter of you putting some time out of each day to go forward on your own and do your own thing to recharge your batteries. Okay, leadership. And I think I've covered this with you before in previous readings on my page. All right, there's some things happening with family at the moment, and it's up to somebody to show some leadership and I don't want to say lay down the law or anything like that, but somebody needs to stand up, and I feel like it is you, being patriarch of the family. You need to stand up. You can do it. Okay, so the message is leadership. Gabrielle, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and passion and lovingly guide others. And lovingly guiding others means being assertive, not aggressive. All right, so I know that you know what that means. Okay. Love and light to you, Maria, very much.
beautiful. And now we have another.
Okay. I'm just feeling this is dead wood. Sorry, Maria. I've actually done quite a lot of readings for a lot of ladies who are having relationship troubles, and it usually is down to the fact that there's two things happening in life for them. They either didn't have a dad growing up, the dad passed early or just wasn't in the picture, or dad was around them and very abusive or that sort of thing. And the other side of that is that they're so close to their parents growing up that they don't get out, they don't experience the world. Okay, but I am actually feeling like I'm going more with the former there for you there, Maria. I'm going to go to the tarot for this really quickly. And even before I stop shuffling cards, I'm seeing the death card for you in this relationship. Maria, not death as in the sense of somebody actually dying. It's the relationship is essentially dead that way. So you've got a choice to make. Do you continue to struggle, or do you do what's right for Maria and go and start having some fun again. Okay, have some fun. Go out with the ladies, and okay, in a sense, it feels like you've forgotten how to treat like a lady. All right, so we'll just quickly see what the cards have to say. But I did see the death card clairvoyantly for you. Okay, wait. Going everywhere. Sorry. And quickly for Maria, we have Knight of Wands reversed. Again, someone who's quite fiery, passionate. Not seeing the truth in a situation. Okay, so this is the Eight of Swords. This is something that you've had a lot of struggles with. Okay, so you've tried and you've tried and you've tried to make it work, and it just has not worked out for you. All right. This is you now. Queen of Cups. And when the Queen of Cups comes out, I'm always drawn to the children in this as well. So what I'm feeling like in that sense is that you stayed together in the family to hold the family together, and it hasn't worked out for you. All right. Okay. Quickly on to the fun. Your lesson in all of this is Page of Pentacles. Okay, there is new love out there for you if you want it. All right. The Page of Pentacles is a younger male or young male at heart. He's very good with handling finances and things like that. But it's like also been standing back a little bit as well, waiting in the wings. All right, because he sees that you're going through this struggle with this other person. Okay, the love is there if you want it. The King of Pentacles, again, same person. It's about opening up and learning to trust all over again. Because I also feel like you've been taken for a ride financially as well. Okay, new beginnings. Again, Pentacles, house, home, family, that sort of thing. You're looking to start afresh. You can do it. You've got the backing to do it. Just go for it. Okay. So I hope that helps, Maria, and I would love to know how you get on.
Right. Make him a bit.
Okay.
Emily.
Yeah, trying to make him a bit shorter.
Emily. It's all good, Len.
General. Okay. Yep. I'll just pull a quick card for Emily straight up. I'm hearing my guides for you to same for you to love yourself no matter what the situation. All right. So you're also someone who's struggled emotionally, financially, that sort of thing with the relationships. Some lessons. You've learned some very hard lessons too. Okay. Change. Blessed change. Things are starting to slowly turn around for you there, Emily. It's just a matter of going with the flow, and essentially it's all about you celebrating your life, celebrating your victories that way as well. Because what I feel like I'm saying in that way is that you're saying if this, if that to the other people involved, and you say, watch me. I'm going out to have some fun on my own. Watch me. You're not going to stop me. Keep going. You're doing good. You're doing very well there. Love and light to you, Emily. Hope that helps.
Emily, who we got next? All right,
And that's
Lenny.
a cute little bug. Hannah Moore. Are my children and father all together? That's a hard. really heartfelt question there, Hannah, and deeply, deeply sorry for your loss. Would you like to have a go at that one, Angel? Because I feel like it is a female thing.
My children are all together. Look, I believe they are. I'm also getting there was a tragedy around one's passing, or a sudden passing, and I'm picking up a really young child, like a baby, as well. I'm actually getting a few spirit members coming through, but this is something that I wouldn't like to do on the live. I'm actually getting members from both sides of the families coming through as well, wanting to say their piece as well. They want to let you know that they are nurtured, safe, they are loved, that they are being looked after and cared for. They are all together, not just them, but other members of both sides of the family. It's like these siblings get to communicate with both sides of the family that have passed over. That's it. They're wanting to send a lot of messages, but they're mixed messages at the moment because they're all wanting to talk at once. But my focus is on the siblings and the connection there. But but they're all definitely 100% together, and I feel like I'm not quite making place who passed first. But they all met each other as they went through, or as their time come. Each of them were there standing with the other siblings and other members that were there to take them to their piece of paradise, and to meet their maker and everything else. So they're quite safe and they're all together. And blessings to you, sweetheart, because that's quite hard and difficult. But yeah, they're all together, this sweetheart. Okay, let's see who we've got. Okay, who have we got, Lenny?
Okay. Hint. That's an unusual name. Please can I know? Please can I know? Yeah. Please can I know what the outcome is of the complaint? The complaint that I did 3 days ago. Okay.
I'm getting this as a formal complaint, and it was a complaint with a work member or a colleague, and it was. I'm being told it's well overdue. It wasn't. This isn't the only incident.
It's about somebody. It's about time somebody stood up, and in that sense, the hint, you're the person who needs to stand up. Nobody else will, because in a way, it's like you're the one who's strong enough to do it. I'm not saying that the others are lacking courage or anything like that. It's just that you're at the end of your rope with this person, and making this complaint about them, it's set the wheel in motion that way. Okay, so there is a process that needs to be followed here as well, and it's not gonna be happening for a little while just yet. It's like there's a process or a series of processes that they will want to go through. It's like the person. Okay, there's a few other people involved as well, and some are dragging their feet. Sorry, but once you've done this action of making the complaint, then step back and let it flow that way, okay? Because there's a process involved, and they're going to exhaust all of them first, even though they know they're wrong. It's a bit like the tall poppy syndrome, put it that way, Okay, so give yourself 3 to 6 months and see how things go. Thank you. Abigail, can I have a reading, please? Abigail, you are someone who needs to allow your own light to shine even more. Okay. I'm from Scotland. You are someone. Yeah. You are someone who needs to allow loving light and healing light to shine even more. Okay. Again, I want to say to hell with what everyone else thinks. You just do what is right for you. All right. You were born to be different, and I'm feeling like it's an Aquarius energy around you as well. They're stubborn. They're individual. They're unconventional in how they do things, but believe it or not, they get things done. They know how to do certain things in certain ways. Okay. So for Abigail, a great photo. Brilliant idea. Unconventional. Go forward without worry or fear and just do whatever it is that you want. All right. You've been sitting on this idea of what you want to do. Okay. So I'm actually feeling like that this is either in a business or a hobby sort of thing. You're very practical as well, like doing things with your hands. You can build and design things. All right. So you need to start allowing that creativity that you've got within you to flow. Okay. So brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel says, your idea is divinely God. Oh, sorry, hiccups. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Okay. This is something. We used to have a program on TV here in Australia called New Actors. That's what came on the show with something that they had invented, and half of the time it worked, half of the time it didn't. But whatever it is that you're sitting on, it is going to work for you. It is going to bring you some financial reward out of this as well. It's like, why didn't somebody else think of this? All right. So I hope that resonates with you there, Abigail, and please let us know how it goes.
For sure. Okay, who we got next? I think it was Sonia Roberts. Anything for me tonight?
Okay.
Sonia Roberts.
Oh, there we go. Sonia, anything for me? I like you're at a turn in life there, Sonia. Whether you're winding back in work at the moment or okay, you're either winding back in work, looking to settle down in life at the moment, but you're the sort of person that can't really sit still either. All right. So I'm feeling like you're looking at changing what you do because you're still active enough to be able to get out and do a lot of things. All right. The universe is saying for you to go with your heart. So if you, in that regards, if you've, let's say, for example, if you've been thinking about doing volunteer work at a local children's charity or something like that, what's actually stopping you from doing it? All right. The sooner you get out and start doing these things, the sooner things will happen for you in that way as well. Okay. So just a quick note from Sonia. Is this card? It was literally flung out of the deck for me. Ready, set, go. Okay. So the message on the card is for you to now is the time. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's true desire. All right. So the only thing holding you back at the moment is you. You want to do it, just do it. All right. Hope that makes sense for you there, Sonia, and we would love to know how it goes for you.
Okay, who we got next? Oops. That was Sonia. Let's see who we got down here. Oh, who was that? That was me, 1111. Okay, here we go. We got Shaz Dixon. What do you see for 2021 from the UK?
I actually don't I don't say I don't do that sort of thing, but not really my sort of area. But we'll give it a go and we'll see what comes up. Okay. Shazza. Shazza. Interesting name.
A real name, Sharon.
Yeah. Again, I'm just looking into your cover picture there, Sharon, or Shazza. I'll call you Shazza, okay? And I don't want to sound like I'm being too personal here, but to me, it feels like you've got two aspects to your life. You've got the public Shazza, then you've got the private, at home Shazza as well. And the reason I'm saying it feels like to me that when you're out in public, you're all laughing, joking around, having a good time with your girlfriends and that sort of thing. But when you're at home, it's like I feel like there is a little bit of depression around you at home at the moment. And okay, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical expert or anything like that, but that's just the feeling that I'm getting when you're at home. It's like you're at home on your own, even though there's others living in the house. It's like you just feel so empty and lost.
You're missing home, aren't you, Shazza?
Yeah. It's like this. It's like there's something not complete here. Life's not complete at home. Okay. And what I'm being shown is that you've been like this for some time. Okay. This is leaning towards the romantic things as well. Okay. You've got to start putting. In a sense, it's like when you're at home, you're safe, and when you're with your friends in that sense as well, you're safe. You've got to learn to step out. You want that soulmate connection to happen for you. You've got to do something about making it happen yourself. Okay. You look. To me, it's like you're looking for someone to share your life with. That's what I feel strongly for you. Okay. But there comes a point in our lives when we have to do things for ourselves. All right. You're actually ready for this, but you're not putting yourself out there. There's a bit of what if I'm not good enough? That sort of thing. You got to let it go. Okay. This soulmate connection is ready for you. They're waiting for you. They're just waiting for you to come to them. Okay. Ready to go says Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's true desire. All right? So the universe is saying, we're waiting. Come on, let's go. Get on with it. Okay? Stop playing things safe. All right? And get out. Have fun. Okay, Sharon. Hope that helps for you. Thank you.
I also want to throw on the end of that, Sharon, there is a few new exciting endeavours coming your way. And I get that little bit with Lenny. I get that you're missing Australia and you want to connect with that beautiful grandson of yours. I believe that's coming. It's just around the corner, honey. You know, I believe as soon as you can get on that flight to Australia, you'll be here to have that visit, and that's just going to pick you up. But at the moment, I really feel like it's time for you to buckle down, start getting things done. You've got so much planning and organising in front of you. You need to honour the commitments that you. Lenny, I'm doing this. Hang on, wait, Lenny. Wait, Lenny, because you're throwing me off. Lenny, move your car. Lenny, yeah, because it throws me off. Because I'm channeling Lenny, and yeah, when you throw that up, it's like I see this blue big thing there. It's just like, and there's fears around of money. I'm picking up as well. But you're wise, and you'll work all this out. I am feeling that you are a bit lost at times, but when hubby's home and everyone's there, yeah, it's just magical times. And you're making all these plans and destinations. And I also see some sort of employment coming up for you also. So I'm not sure if you're employed yet over there, but I'm being showed employment because you've had some uncertainty around that. And I feel like something's coming in, or you're going to be offered or giving some sort of role. Okay, so blessing there, Sharon. I hope that helps. Yeah, sorry, Lenny. Yeah, when I was doing that, yeah, because I can't. All I get is that blue coming up.
Yep.
That I can't. Yeah, it throws me off the channel. Now,
Sorry.
are you drawn to anyone, Lenny? Because we're going to wind up because we've gone over. But are you drawn to anyone?
I'll just have
Can
a
you
quick
see
look. Yeah, I can see the comments. Okay. I'll go with Sophie Christophilus.
Yeah. Okay.
Sophie says, hello there. When will I be moving into my new home? I've just seen the month of March has flashed up in front of my eyes just then. It's like you're almost there, but not quite. There's a few more little things to do with contracts and negotiations to go through and get things on paper first. Okay, because it's not like you're going down to the grocery store and buying your groceries. This is a make purchase. All right, so you've got to make sure you've got everything lined up correctly in order, and everything is on paper. All right. The reason I'm saying this is because I feel like you're quite attentive to detail. All right. You would not miss this sort of thing anyway, but it doesn't hurt to be reminded. Okay. So for Sophia, Sophie. Sophie. What did I say, Sophia? Okay. Would you have had someone in the family that you were named after, or somebody was named after with a very similar name? Okay. And it's also like there's a Greek or Italian connection there as well. Family history. Okay. I'll make this really quick, but I feel like I'm getting a grandmother figure through for you in spirit. Okay, and she's talking in a really strong accent, either Italian or Greek, and I'm having trouble understanding what she's saying. Okay. She's saying to go with what you love. All right. So if this feels right for you, go for it. Okay. She's also saying for you to never forget your roots as well. I don't know what that means, but that's what I feel like I need to say. That smells. These Italians and these Greeks, they love their cooking. Okay, so I'm actually smelling like either like a relish or curries or that sort of thing. It's like when if you're on your own in your house and you start smelling these smells of things being cooked, then that's your grandmother coming forward and saying, "Hey, I'm around. I still love you. I'm still here. I'm just letting you know I'm here for you." Okay. Okay, I have to wind up really quick on that one, so I'm just going to go with another card. Divine Magic. Again, pull the next card. Make a decision. Divine Magic says, design. I'll get it right in a minute. Divine Magic says extra magical energy sounds extra magical energy sound. Why am I keeping saying sounds? I'm saying sounds for a reason there. Okay, so would this whoever it is that's in spirit with you, it's like they're trying to make specific sounds around you to get you to notice things. Okay, so pay attention to the sounds that you hear or the messages that you hear from other people as well. So extra magical energy surrounds, I said it correctly that time, surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Okay, so this is divine magic. This means pay attention to the next card that's come out for you, which is make a decision. Okay, feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Okay, so what I'm feeling like in that regards is that with this new place that you've got, you've got some ideas about what it is that you want to do once you've secured the property, sort of thing. Okay, what I'm hearing in that sense for you is compromise. All right. So you're going to have to work with other people on that one as well. Okay. So I'll leave that with you, and we would love to know how it goes for you. Thank you, Sophie. Yours in love and light.
Yeah, Jackie,
Okay.
I just seen your phone number come up, and I'm just going to delete that, sweetheart, because your phone number just come up live. So I've just deleted it. Okay. One last one. You can pick it out, Lenny. Pick the last one, and that's when they wind up for the evening.
You got kids in the background there, Angel, or ghost in the house.
Oh, they just one of the kids just come out to get a drink, and I got the dog in here. I got the two cats. You got the neighbour's cat. They're all in here.
Okay. Who else we got? Karen Quickenden. Any messages on love tonight for me, please? First place you need to start with is loving yourself. Okay, it's easy said, hard to do. We all need to learn from it. Even I need to learn from that one as well. Okay, but you want to attract that love, the love interest in. You've got to do some things to make it happen. Okay. All right. For Karen, quickly. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Okay, so what I feel like that this card means for you there, Karen, you're also opening up on a spiritual level as well. And the more you open up, the more you notice, the more things you notice, the more you open up. It's like a wheel. Once that wheel starts rolling, it's not going to stop. Okay, so it's just a matter of you trusting in these events, in the knowing that these events happen at specific times. All right, and you'll know what is right for you at the time. Okay, so I hope that's helped you there, Karen, and I would love to know how it goes for you. Thank you. And I think we're winding up after that, aren't we, Tracy?
Yep, we sure are.
No.
Because we've gone way
And,
the streaming ends up.
and I just want to say I can't wait to see this new room of yours in Liverpool.
Oh, the new shop.
The new shop, yeah. Florence mentioned it in our class on Tuesday night that's where she's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Yes. We've got the new shop opening in Liverpool. So that'll be opening 2021 January. So I'll just pop the name up for everyone now that you've mentioned it. So our new shop, our new home for Royal Psychic Reading Room, Royal Psychic Live and the Royal Psychic Expos is now all going to be based at the Royal Psychic Academy, the international school. So, sorry. Based at Liverpool. Sorry.
So just for my information, that's all right. So just for my information, that's where you're going to have all of your fairs next year as well?
I'll be running workshops and similar things like meditation groups. Florence King's going to be teaching mediumship. We're going to have Linda coming out, who was on this evening. She'll be teaching classes. There'll be so many different psychics and gifted people coming throughout the academy, teaching all different workshops. Sorry. As for our events, they will be held randomly around Australia. As you know, Lenny, we go all over the place. They'll be all up on the website shortly as well. But so the Royal Psychic Reading Room website, you'll find everything on. But we'll talk a little bit more about the shop in upcoming weeks. So
and I'll probably talk a bit more privately with you as well.
Yeah. So thanks everyone for tuning in.
All
we
right.
look forward to seeing you all again next week.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you very much, everyone, for allowing us to connect with your loved ones in spirit. It has been an absolute pleasure to do so. And to say good night. Bless, many happy campfires. Good night. Thank you.
Bye.